Hello, TSP. Happy Sunday. This is the weekly Lenormand reading for the week of July 19th, 2020. And I hope all is well with you and you are finding joy in your day. I am in tune, asking Lenormand what message or messages the Sacred Path group needs to know to help guide your week this week. And if you're watching this video on YouTube, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Sacred Path YouTube channel and hit the bell to be notified when the next video is posted. Okay, thank you so much for doing that. Let's see what Lenormand has for us this week. We have the snake, the ring, and the mountain. The snake, the ring, and the mountain. I'm already getting an intense energy from this combination. So let me tell you what the cards mean, and then I will tell you what I see. Okay, the central theme of this flip is the ring. The ring is about, hold on. The ring is about relationships, connections, and promises. Okay, relationships, connections, and promises. It's also about the never-ending circle. So words like forever and infinite are associated with the ring. The ring can also literally represent a ring or jewelry, okay? And then think about the characteristics of a ring. The ring is valuable. Even like when people buy cheap jewelry, the cheap jewelry is meant to look like it is valuable. So the word value is also attached to the ring. So yes, this could be about engagements, this could be about marriage, but on a broader note, in a broader sense, this is about relationships, connections, promises, okay, contracts, okay, contracts, because contracts is basically legal promises, okay. And then we have the snake. The snake is about lies and deception, envy and jealousy. The snake is also a card that represents sabotage, and just basically what I call in quotes up to no goodness. Up to no goodness, just all things just up to no good. But the snake is so much more, and this card is so much more than just about lies and deception and all those things that I named. Of course, the snake could literally be the snake, but depending on what cards are around it, the snake could represent wiring, like electrical wiring, especially if I see this card next to the sun card, for instance. This card also is a sexual card. Now, there are three cards representing sex, sexual desires, sexual pleasures, and the snake is one of them. The other two are the whip and the lily. The whip, with the more physical, kind of hurt so good type sex. The lily is more of a lovely, sensual pleasure, pure type of meaning. The snake is more salacious. This is all about desire. This is all about just straight, as opposed to saying the word desire. It is just, the snake is out to get what it wants. It want what it wants, and it is laser focused on getting it. So this is a sexual card as well. So, and also one more thing, I always, when this card pops up, show the Queen of Clubs, because that Queen of Clubs in the lower right hand corner represents a woman who embodies the characteristics of this card. So she could be a liar. She could be, an adulteress. She could be a seductress. She could be sensual. Um, depending on the cards around it. Okay, so I wanted to point that out as well. Now, this card does not necessarily have to represent a woman all the time. As a matter of, but it's interesting that I wanted to point this Queen of Clubs out, but this could also represent a man. Okay, this could also represent this also interestingly enough represents old. I mentioned the lily, which is also about an older generation. And the snake is also about age, like old age. But so it could be an older woman up to no good. But again, the older part, the woman versus a man, it depends on what cards are around it. Okay, I've spoken a lot about the snake, but it's because I'm getting a very heavy energy from this combination. The mountain card. The mountain is a card about obstacles and challenges, an uphill climb, okay, problems, okay. It is about roadblocks, a slowdown. Okay, so when a mountain is in your way, it's going to take some work to get over it. Okay, you're going to have to work hard to get over the mountain. You can't just move through the mountain. You got to get over the mountain. So there is definitely a roadblock, an obstacle, or a challenge here with the mountain card. Okay, and I'll probably expand more as I get to the meanings, which I will. Woo, I am getting a lot from this. First of all, literally straight off the bat, I'm seeing some issues in relationships and connections regarding deceptions, maybe kind of some jealousy going on. Those things will be addressed this week, and that will cause a slowdown in the progression of that friendship, that connection, or that relationship. Now, how serious this is or how serious this is not, it depends on the people. But this definitely is something to look out for. Another thing that I see for those of you who are in relationships, so yeah, there's a reason why I pointed out the Queen of Clubs. Normally, I will talk about the Queen of Clubs and say it doesn't necessarily always mean this is a woman. This week, I'm saying that for some of you, there is a woman that is up to no good, that is just looking to sabotage a relationship. Her efforts will cause problems. Her efforts will cause problems. Now, a relationship. I keep saying a relationship, and I bet most of you are automatically thinking romantic, especially because you see the ring. But a relationship could be romantic or not. It could be business or not. Okay, remember the ring is also about contracts. So this could be a sabotage of a business contract that slows down the progression of the project that the contract is about, or the agreement that the contract is about. So, for you business owners, that's another thing that I see is just keep your eyes open, be on the lookout, read your contracts over and over and over again before you sign them, but know that there may be someone or something going on that is not quite being forthcoming. Okay, so keep your eyes open for that. I do see adultery here. I do see adultery here because the snake is about adultery, which is another word associated with the sexual, sensual side of this. So I do see some issues regarding adultery for some people. It's like this kind of stuff, is straightforward, and I always say when I describe Lenormand that it's like your drunk uncle that tells all of your business, whether you like it or not. I get some very interesting responses from everyone every week on how this week's combination manifested, materialized in their lives. They'll see it on a Monday and they'll forget all about it, and then later in the week something will happen, and then they'll remember this week's reading. And sure enough, by Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm getting messages on how this shows up. What I want to say is any or all of the meanings that I give in this video, and also on a TLotus Thought, the blog, may apply to you. This can manifest, the snake, the ring, and the mountain can manifest in many different and various, a plethora of different ways, as evidenced by how many people respond and say, oh my gosh, this was on point, or this was spot on, this happened. So I felt the need to say all of that because, yes, I do see adultery here. I also see like a cheater or cheating here. It's definitely going to cause problems. I do see lying within a relationship that will cause problems. But what I also see is desire. I see a strong desire for a contract or connection of some kind, and it's going to take some work to get it. So I see all kinds of stuff in regards to desire, in regards to um, in regards to a whole lot of things. I am going to type up the rest of the messages that I see, and I just felt like I was going a mile a minute because there are so many messages that I am getting. I'm going to type them up in a blog post, as always, every week. And I will post them on a TLotus Thought, the blog. So click the link in the description below, and you can read more about this week's combination of the snake, the ring, and the mountain. Okay, I hope that this has been of help to you, and if it has, please leave a comment or message. And I'm giggling because I get those comments. You guys don't leave those comments under the videos as much as you send them to my inbox, which I absolutely love. So keep them coming. And if you are interested in a one-on-one Lenormand reading with me, perhaps to see how specifically this will materialize in your life, or to connect you to the answers that you seek that are already within you, you can visit my website at thesacredpath11.com/lotus readings and book your reading right away. Thank you so much for watching, and I want to wish you peace, love, and light. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday and an amazing week ahead.